wake. I want to get to your point, kwa Mbote. When you mention about watu wake, when you say watu wangu, you'll be referring to my friends who come from different communities. So when you are talking about Kenyatta and watu wake, those are his cronies with whom we work together to get the land from the people.
Not the community.
To ensure that not the community.
That's final word on that.
So the community interpretation is very...
That is how Fwamba would want everybody to believe.
Yeah.
But the reality of the matter is that he did not mean that. He meant a community. And that is why he's apologizing and trying to put some bit of clarification. But I need to let you, Fred, and the entire people who are watching us know that it is only in Rigathi Gachagua's case that when he referred to his "we from this region," it was criminalized more than an ICC can handle. It was criminalized. It's such a crime for someone to talk about their region, for someone to say watu wangu and all those things. Now, let me now give you two scenarios. The first scenario, the president the other day when he was speaking in his region, where he comes from, in his own mother tongue, which we have no problem about, told his people that they need to register as voters because they are making him go and beg. So how was that? Nobody wants to look at that as someone who is trying to tell his community this and this and this because of us. Because he talked about this is, I am your son. You are making me go and kneel somewhere else because you are not registering as voters. Not a problem. Iyo, hakuna mtu akona shida naye. Yesterday, or I think the day before yesterday, some guys, the Abaruya readers, who are, friendly to the government, they met in Lake Naivasha Resort in Naivasha. And when they came out of that meeting, guess what was the demand? That they want the seat of the deputy president in 2027, and the threat was, ama tuhame twende kwa Sivuna. You're looking at it. Whenever my community comes out and say, hey, gentlemen, we need to discuss matters that are affecting us as a community,
it becomes
that
tribal.
is seen as tribal.
Yeah.
And everybody who has been talking about it need to be fired out of government. But when other people are doing what we are proud of them doing, because we've never expressed any, dissatisfaction with communities coming together and celebrating themselves and celebrating their culture, that is seen as a problem.
The problem
let me say something. You cannot, don't pull in the former deputy president here.
You mentioned
because
him,
you know
so
very well.
Discuss him.
I'm discussing him because you've discussed. I'm responding to you. But if you want to make him part of this discussion, then we can put every other thing and we discuss him, including all allegations.
If we were to stick to what we are discussing,
including all allegations that he was accused of doing. When a fish wants to eat his kid, he accuses the kid of smelling like goat, and then eventually eats it, because that is what it is intended in the first place. Let me tell you, that man was crucified just like Jesus with no sin at all. Okay. It was all allegations after allegation, but he had to be shown the door. But you know what? As we speak right now, one of the biggest regrets of this administration, it is chasing that man out of government. Because right. I can tell you...
The discussion we were having is about Hassan Omar and the remarks...
And by the way, look at it. The other day, they were talking about nusu ng'ombe. Ng'ombe akatwe wapi?
Who is them? Who is them?
No. I think we are lost.
Not in
Gentlemen.
I didn't know that.
I'm not.
Why are you defending them?
No, I'm not defending them.
We are lost.
I only speak objectively.
We are lost here.
But all I'm saying whatever you are, in that side of government, ODM is on what we call broad-based. You're asking about...
What is that?
No. Let's take a look.